Biggest events in the horticultural calendar, the Chelsea Flower Show is getting underway. As always, there are a huge range of gardens and green spaces on display this week. It opens to the public tomorrow. Elizabeth Rizzini is there for us. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, looking glorious as ever, and the sun is shining for you.
Certainly is at the moment, Samantha. You can hear the background, the band playing in the background as well, but also a lot of pollen blowing around at the moment. So I'm trying really hard not to sneeze through our forecast. Now, the theme this year for the 110th Chelsea Flower Show is sustainability. We are expecting around 150,000 people to come through the gates for the rest of the week. Lots of beautiful gardens all around. I'm currently in the Centre Point garden. Now, Centre Point being, of course, the charity that helps young people facing homelessness. There's a derelict building, part of it behind me, nature growing all around, helping to heal the scars and the ruins. That's the idea. Now, the King and the Queen have just strolled past, literally now. The Princess of Wales was here earlier on today, and she was hosting a children's picnic for local school children in the nearby kitchen garden. And earlier on today, the Chelsea Flower Show also hosted its first wedding. Now, no weddings from me, but I am going to be back in a moment to give you a full weather forecast for the week ahead. But first, Wendy Hurrell has been taking a good look around.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right.
And they were right, eventually. Those sweet voices of Alec Reed Academy. They were performing in front of the School Food Matters garden at Chelsea Flower Show. A garden that will soon be theirs, replanted on their campus in Northolt, Ealing.
When you first saw it, what did you think of it?
I thought, wow, it was amazing. I really like it because it's very majestic, and I think our school is very lucky to have gotten it.
Yeah, it reminds me of a fairy garden.
We do a lot of outside lessons.
So I feel like we'd be able to take good care of it.
The plants were deliberately chosen for climate resilience, both beautiful and edible.
The bottom line is we need children to understand that they are environmental stewards, they are custodians of our precious planet, and we really also want them to understand that food starts in the soil, not the supermarket.
You can go out and forage away and sort of bring food in for your evening meal. I think that's wonderful. It's something that helps foster a deeper connection with the natural world, and I think it's something we should be doing on any size plot.
Elsewhere, something for the London commute. The platform garden features the familiar tiles and glass bricks in our stations.
We wanted it to be something that was educational and something that people could kind of take home and use themselves on their balcony or their terrace and learn, like, okay, I can grow strawberry plants or basil or sage. And then the other planting we've chosen are sort of drought-tolerant planting, and that's things that will work really well in such an urban environment where they're just left to their own devices basically a lot of the time.
Next month you'll find it at Latimer Road Station.
And this, the London Square Community Garden, was inspired by volunteers at the Doddington Estate in Battersea, who built their own community garden with donated shrubs, trees and perennials. And then some of the elements here will go back there after the show.
So, gardens for children, for communities and for train stations, all will live on in London after the Chelsea Flower Show finishes on Saturday. Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.
So the atmosphere, the bees and also the weather have been absolutely buzzing here today. It was a bit of a slow start to the morning, wasn't it? Lots of cloud around earlier on this morning. It took its time, but the sunshine has emerged, lots of blue sky, and it's a beautiful evening ahead. It really is. We got to 20 degrees Celsius in nearby St James's Park. Is it going to last for the rest of the week? In a word, yes. Now, this evening and overnight, it's a little cooler, a little bit less cloud around than we saw last night. Lots of clear spells, and temperatures in the best of those could dip as low as perhaps 6 or 7 degrees Celsius into tomorrow morning. So a slightly chillier start to the day. Some areas of cloud just moving in as we head into tomorrow morning itself. So a little bit of cloud around tomorrow, but it's generally a much brighter start to the day than we saw earlier on today. There will be a lot of sunshine around, plenty more developing through the morning, just a bit more fair weather cloud developing as we go through the afternoon. So a bit more cloud cover, and the air is actually a touch cooler as well tomorrow. So temperatures may not quite be so high, but still 17 to 19 degrees Celsius. And really, it is going to be a lovely day of weather. Over the next few days, high pressure still dominant, so it's dry and it's settled. High pressure is certainly our friend. The sunshine will help to boost the temperatures. By the time we get to Wednesday, we'll be back up to 21, 22 degrees Celsius, I suspect. Thursday could be even warmer still. Friday, well, some of the models are suggesting we could see higher temperatures, but at the moment we think a bit more cloud cover, perhaps feeling a little cooler, but the sunshine returns over the weekend. A gorgeous week here at the Chelsea Flower Show and in gardens all across the capital, certainly. Samantha.
That is great news. Lizzie, thank you very much. Enjoy the show. That's about it from me. Victoria Hollins will be back later at 10:30. For now, from all of us, have a very good evening.